I got started with the weight loss program due to the fact that I got frustrated with a number of people who were presenting with prescriptions year after year after year. And the only reason they were in here with a prescription for, say, cholesterol or blood pressure or diabetes type 2 was simply because they were overweight. And I knew then that if we could develop a program to get the weight off those people, then there would be no need for them to be in here with those prescriptions. We needed to be proactive, not reactive. For thousands of years, my profession has been a reactive one where we've been waiting on a doctor's prescription, we'll dispense it, and the customer goes home and takes the medication. I thought that we could do it the other way, and I was proven correct that if we were being proactive and said to the customer, look, it's not about what your medication is, it's about what your lifestyle is. Change your lifestyle, let us teach you how to eat properly, and you don't need to go to the doctor. You don't need to be on that medication for type 2 diabetes, because once you've developed a program in your own life where you eat normal food which is low on the glycemic index, then you don't ever get type 2 diabetes. Most of these people who were getting that sort of medication, because they were overweight, they were also tired. They were not sleeping well. Most of them had sleep apnea. And it's quite a common thing for them to be depressed. And it's interesting that I've discovered since starting in this business that people who go home and eat comfort food, or the comfort food is what we call it, but it's when you raid your pantry at night and you pig out on something that's based on processed white flour, or it might be a chocolate, or it might be a mud cake or a cheesecake. Those foods are actually considered to be antidepressant, and that's why people eat them. We have to break the cycle, and the only way to break the cycle is to learn about nutrition, and that's what we do in our business here. We teach people nutrition. We teach them what to put on their table, and we teach them what not to buy when they go to the supermarket or the grocery store or the whatever retail outlet they're approaching. And when I go around all the pharmacies that I call on in Australia, and I call on pharmacies most of my life, I love to have people come up to see me and talk perhaps on the microphone with me and tell me their story of what we did for them in terms of changing their lifestyle. How we removed their type 2 diabetes, or at least we reduced the medication for their type 2 diabetes. How we helped them lower their cholesterol. How we help them lower their blood pressure simply by changing what was on their table. It is not rocket science. It is all about the glycemic index of that food that you're eating. And if you can stay away from the high glycemic index carbohydrates, you will never ever have a problem with your waistline. You won't have a problem with your hips and your backside being overweight. You will live a normal life, and you will live well, and you will live in a healthy manner.